under grace, what are the things that you want to achieve? Because grace is sufficient for everything. You must have a focus on what you want to achieve. Achievement, see, men and women want to achieve. Don't derail their stand. You stay focused. What grace will work for, grace don't work for delusion. Grace work for focus. Anything you want to achieve, you have to focus on it before grace will work for it. Grace is an empowerment towards your direction. So many people are talking about, I want to achieve, but they don't have what they are pursuing. Hello? Are you still with me? If you follow me, shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Before you leave here today, you will write 3 things that you want to achieve this year. And I will force you to go about it. I will be calling you up. Enough of distraction. Some of you, you need just $1,000 to pursue what you want to achieve. But immediately you save it to 600. You go and buy a shoe of 120. Those who want to achieve something, they must discipline. Grace discipline you. I receive grace for it. I receive grace for it. And you are not working it out. Grace is not a magic. It's empowerment towards what to pursue. Am I talking to someone here? Is it school you want to go? You are not applying. You are not focusing on the school. Every day you look at the book, you drop it out. You are doing TikTok. And tomorrow you say, I don't get degree. How will you get? See, God doesn't give grace for nonsense. He gives grace for focus and principle. Are you still with me? Because many people have abused grace. It makes you look as if, because God is not lazy. Jesus said, my Father what? Eat at I walk. It means everything that Jesus wants to achieve, he focus on it, pursue it. Grace is for what they say you cannot achieve, that is impossible for anybody in your family, that you are pursuing, that you put focus on, is what God released grace to us. Nobody in your family build house, and you look at it and nobody in your family build house, and you say, Lord, I want to build this house. Give me grace for it. Then every time you have money, it reminds you, save $30 out of this $50. Put it here. And you are not answered. You say, I will get it tomorrow, I will get it tomorrow. You have abused the grace. Because God is not a magician. There will be no sudden money for anything. There will be, first of all, if there is going to be a supply of suddenly, there will be a saved of gradually. Shall I repeat myself? If there will be a supply of suddenly, there will be savings of gradually. That is why when Jesus wanted to fill the multitude, he did not just create bread from ground. He collected bread little, he topped grace on it. Grace does not work on emptiness, it works on something. Please write it down. Grace work on what? On something. Whatever you have in your hand will I bless. The work of your hand will I bless. Grace does not work on emptiness. It does not work on zero. It works on something. Don't receive grace. Anybody that tell you receive grace, even if you are not doing anything, receive grace, receive grace, receive grace. It's just wasting your time. Grace work on something. Because God does not like idleness. You must plan. This is what I want to achieve. I want to achieve this in so time, Lord. And as you are working on it, you are asking for grace for it. Now, look at it. Grace make you walk as if you are not walking. Grace make you achieve things as if it what stress all that will not stress you. Grace make you move to buy something that, now this is it. You must have money to buy before God reduce price. You understand? You get to where you want to buy. God, I receive grace. Give it to me. They will beat you. But you want to buy something of 500, you have 400. You ask for grace. Lord, I need to buy this thing. You know I need this thing. God can, because of you, bring discounts, bring everything to make sure that I come back to that 400. That is grace. But you don't have money at all. You are asking for grace. It's as good you are saying, God, steal for me. God cannot go against his will. He can't steal for you. Hello? Our general overseer, I want to get something, and the thing is very expensive, and they said, let me just give an example, like, oh, this thing is going to be 50 million or 50,000. And he have been saving towards it. And when he got to the time, and he said, Lord, this is all I have now. And Lord said, I will reduce it within a month to come down. Now, look for how to add 2,000 to this what you have. So that, because when I reduce it, I will reduce it to exactly what I asked you to do. And if you don't get it that time, you will go back up. So the preparation I've been waiting. It's like somebody that is monitoring stocks. Boom! Immediately he reduced it like this. And in a week interval, he went back up. And I said, Lord, this is however I told you that it will go back up. But I break it down because of you. That is what they call grace. But you must have something on ground. First, you must have what you are working on. You must have what you are planning on. You must have who you are working with before grace. So when grace comes, grace possesses everybody you are working with to be in the same mindset with you to achieve the goals. Hello? If you are getting something, say, I hear you.